Hey, yo, we're going to be out here in just a minute with the Rabbi from another planet. You guys know what's up. We got to play some commercials first.
Author Cindy Kep is writing on the edge. Books include Remnant in the Stars, The Loudest Actions, Lines of Succession, Mindstorm, Condemned Courier, the Yerushalayim series, and Animal Eye. Find author Cindy Kep at CKOEPP.com today.
Secrets. Trust.
In a world ravaged by monsters, a new evil has risen, poisoning the land and threatening humanity. Now, the Monster Matador, along with the meanest and baddest kaiju killers, have joined forces to kick its ass. Monster Matador, Afropocalypse.
I'm sorry, Michaela. I didn't mean to turn your commercial off in the middle of it. I'll play it again. I'm sorry, I promise.
Secrets. Trust. Worth. The bond between souls intertwined within otherworldly intrigue. Michaela Jade brings forth the Elite Warrior series, a collection of dark fantasy romance novels set in a twisted world where power lusts in the hearts of men and devotion seduces the souls of women. Warrior's Secret. Warrior's Trust. And Warrior's Worth. Available now at authormichaelajade.com.
Hey, it's Belle from Liberty Entertainment Distribution. We've got quality indie comics in hand ready to ship to you now. Yes, really. And it gets better. At Liberty, publishers set their own wholesale pricing, and we don't take any fees, so don't wait. Call or visit me today at ledg.us or call 1-800-525-2091.
All right, I'm going to see how well I do on this. We are here right now with the Rabbi from another planet, Zvi Lebetkin. How'd I do, man? How'd I do?
Did pretty good. Did pretty good. I can't argue.
I got coached a little bit. I got coached a little bit by RJ, but I did the last one by myself.
The last thing's an easy one. Just imagine it spelled S-V-E-E. Then it comes out right. Sve.
Cool. Oh, yeah.
How you doing, man? Thanks for having me on.
I'm doing great.
Oh, I can ask you, what's doing with Luke Stone? He was on my channel. He's sick or something. He got hurt, didn't he?
He got the coof. He got the COVID.
Oh, really? I'm sorry to hear that. Is he in a danger group?
He was like 72 days or like 50, 60 days on the ventilator. And then like 72 days without food, without
Wow.
actual food. He was on the IV that long. I know he's been moved to a rehabilitation center, and the trach has been plugged and the ventilators removed, and he's breathing on his own. But it's going to be a long haul back.
I
And
tell
they
you,
have
wish him Godspeed. Lovely guy, great book.
Yeah.
Go back his book if his campaign's still running. It's really a great looking book.
Hybrids. Actually, I ordered it right before he went in the hospital.
Well, there you go. That's good timing.
No, it wasn't, because there was nobody there to do the fulfillment. So
Yeah, I know. I understand. I'll be facetious. Yes, I get it. Yes.
And I'm not complaining, because I'm one of them people that completely understands that life happens. Okay?
Right. Listen.
I understand.
Indiegogo very rarely goes smoothly.
And I'm looking forward to it. But they do have a auction, an auction coming up. Meredith and Nita are doing it, and they're donating the money to Luke. Anybody that wants to go out there.
You know what? I'll get in contact. I'll see if I have any copies of my Indiegogo left. I'll put it in as a lot.
Cool. I'm sure they totally appreciate it.
Listen, how about stand-up guy? Really a stand-up guy.
He's one of them people that kept me grounded back when I was like easily social media triggered. You know what I'm saying? He's one of the people that was like, dude, you just need to let some of this stuff roll off your back. It's like,
right. That's a good advice. That is good advice. Oh, sorry, you're kidding me. It's at 4 o'clock for me, and this is where I normally start to wane in the day.
Well, for me, it was like get up at 6:45, get the kids ready, because 4 grandkids, get them ready for school, put them on the bus, get a shower, and come down here.
Bingo, we're right here.
So I still got a whole day worth of stuff to do, man. It looks like snow, but it's leaves. Whole yard.
Yeah, we got that over here. They just, I just saw they sent out the leaf blowers, everything. We're in mid-fall right now.
Yeah, we got them all. Oh man, the whole yard. We got a pretty big yard. It's just leaves. So I was out there while the kids were waiting for the bus, and I started raking. I was like, oh man.
I'll say, it's raking season.
Raking and burning. We get to burn them out here in the woods. So
right. My daughter right now is in Atlanta. So she's getting to see like real pollen and stuff for the first time.
Cool. Now this is your YouTube channel. Tell everybody a little bit about
my YouTube channel. Listen. It has been said. It has been said that anyone subscribed to my YouTube channel not only wins the lottery, but is imbued with an incredible amount of sexual prowess. It has been said by many people. Listen, results may vary, but give it a try, mate. Give it a try. You never know.
I love it. So.
Awesome!
Right
I don't have mine yet. I'm so excited.
Look, I have to thank you, because I have to tell everybody I didn't order this. I did not order this. RJ had, I guess you guys had a few left over, and we're making.
Yeah, look, I overprinted about 20%. It sounded prudent because I wanted to ship it out to people like you, the movers and shakers in the indie world, and also maybe I'll sell a few more copies. I'm not afraid of that, baby. Although I got to put up a web store. I haven't even done that yet. I've just been on like finishing everything up.
Somebody told me I need to do that too and sell some Crom merchandise. Our little green troll guy.
But people love merch. People love merch.
I guess I went and looked at Teespring, and I was like, what a confusing mess.
I was trying to think what Teespring is. Yeah, listen, you need to be a graphic designer.
Yeah.
Which I am, so it's okay for me.
Well, I've got all the logos. I've got all the art that I want to use and everything. I don't have.
No, but you need to be.
I don't have that navigate the website.
Right, exactly.
Like, what the hell is all this? I'm not tech savvy. Not at all.
Yeah, well, listen, my day job, I'm a web designer, graphic designer.
There you
By
go.
the way, kudos to Critical Blast there for his fulfillment. He does everything so well. He had those bags printed up for me.
He's a great guy. I love RJ.
Yeah, he knows what he's doing.
If you didn't know, he does the final panel at CromCon. I mean, for you, it'd be in the middle of the morning. it'd be 4 in the morning or something for you. But
Yes. 4 in the morning, I'm firmly asleep. Mind you, at 8 o'clock at night as well. No, I'm not too averse.
I do want you to know, occasionally I do a CromCon Europe.
Okay.
And I come out here at 7 o'clock in the morning instead of noon, so that you guys can come out and be in prime time over there. You see what I'm saying? I've done it twice now. I've done CromCon Europe twice. So there's another one around the corner.
Let me know. Honestly, I think when you're doing a campaign, when you're doing the indie stuff, you forget any schedule. Just get up when anybody is on and go on then, right?
There's that, and then there's the ones you want to schedule. The ones you have to schedule in advance, and there's shows you want to get on if you can.
Right.
Look at that. So that beautiful bag, which I took great pains not to destroy.
I know. I tell you, this is all RJ. He did all that. It's fantastic.
We got that. We get to save that. Now, this is heavy duty, y'all. I'm assuming there's 2 books in here at least.
There's 2 books and more.
And more. All right. Here we go. So, tell everybody about your stuff, man, so they know what we're about to look at.
So this is, again, we got I had 2 books in this campaign. The Rabbi from Another Planet's comic book bonanza. It is now closed. It's done. We did very well. Thank you very much. The first book, I have one a real heavy book. It's called Biblical, Bible Stories for Atheists, Creationists, Rationalists, and Rogue. This is about 240 pages long, so it's a real meaty tone. It's like one of the early Vertigo books. It's very, very, very biblically accurate, but not preachy in any way. It's a story. It's a cool story. Oh yes. And then we have for the male gaze cards. These are very, very important. I feel there is a real attack on normative heterosexuality going on. So I decided that we had to make these cards. We have different themes. That's the James Bondy one. Keeping the Bridges End Up. It's I don't know how many sent you. That we did a series of 6. So the artwork on that is by Dominic Rancho, and he also did the artwork on the Imperium, the other book, which is a lot more fun. It's kind of all my all my favorite 60s tele-fancy heroes in one incredible supergroup. Yeah, so that's Keeping the Bridge End Up. Don't even think it, citizen.
Don't drop it. Come on, Pop.
Well, listen. It makes my hand shake as well. Party like it's 1999.
Look at that.
I'm sensing strong emotions, Captain, which I am. Mainly for my pants.
I love Deanna, dude.
I used to please.
I love Deanna as Deanna. Let me put it that way.
Yeah, real life is not as good. The Force is female. Oh, yes, it is, baby.
They definitely say you don't want to meet your heroes. Well, you don't want to meet your objectivity symbols.
Honestly, all these things have been caught in my psyche for many years. I thought I'd just share them with the world.
Good stuff. In the TARDIS, y'all.
Yeah, no hanky-panky in the TARDIS. That's a screen-accurate costume from that companion.
I'm already totally happy.
Well, you see, that's the goal. That was the goal of the campaign: bring happiness and joy into everybody's life. That is what people say about me often.
Oh man, now I don't have a frame for something like that. I'm gonna have to figure out a frame for 6 pieces like this. I got one back there for 3 pieces. I got one back there for 3 pieces.
Hopefully, in next campaign we'll continue and do another 5 or 6.
No. All right, so we got everybody knows the Critical Blast. You got the critical blast seal of approval on this thing?
It's a good seal to have.
Oh, dude. Check
Yeah, so
this
that's
out.
the Imperium, a love letter to Teddy Fancy 1960s. Dominic Rancho doing the beautiful art on that. There's we expanded the main strip, and then we got a backup strip. It's about 60 pages of comics, plus all the making of. The making of stuff is really good. I always prefer that.
Oh, dude. Look. Open it right up to the round bed with the ladies. Look at
Well, yes, it's one of my favorites.
Automatically open to that page.
Well, I had met many catalogs that had the same thing when I was a young man. Just flopped open to the right page.
Yeah. Appendixes, making the comic, dude.
Yeah, you get all the original sketches, the back and forth, the other, my commentary on each page.
This is cool. This is cool.
Yeah, listen, I try and give everybody bang for their buck with this. It's
the pitch of doom.
The pitch of doom. Yeah. Well, this is kind of like a pilot for a longer series. I might listen if I can sell them. I'll do another book. I can do another whatever. I'm happy to do more of these. This is basically James Bond. Okay, that art's by not Dominic Rancho, by Stefano Cardacelli. But the idea is basically James Bond, Emma Pill, Doctor Who, a monkey in the spacesuit, and the Black Slab from 2001 in one super group together.
I like the monkey in the spacesuit.
Well, it's very important. If you go, I think to the second page, you have like a little like bio of each one. And by his, it says throws feces.
Yeah, well, monkeys do that.
They do.
They do that. That looks awesome. Dude, I got stuff to read. It seems like every time I fill my stack.
Oh, yeah. Awesome. Listen, there's it never runs out. I'm excited to see how thick these are. So this one, this one I did about 5 years. This was over about 6 issues. I put it together. Biblical Bible source, the atheist, creationists, rationalists, rogues. It's most like those early Vertigo books, Sandman, Hellblazer, that kind of film, which is what I want to do with the cover. Very, very biblically accurate story because most people don't know what the Bible's like. So I had a lot of ground there because I'm a rabbi. Like I know all this stuff very, very well. So and I've kind of it's basically got there's things you'll recognize: Tower of Babel, the Flood. Who else? Book of Jonah, and it all kind of gets fused together into one. Hopefully seamless narrative.
I'll tell you what. My mom used to tell me when I was young, she's like, because I read everything. She's like, you ought to try reading the Bible. It's got some of everything in it.
It really does. Well, again, you have to go
in deep. Eventually I did. Except for, look, I'm not a fan of the book in the beginning where it's he begat, she begat. Okay,
well,
the family genealogies, I'm not going to lie, I skimmed past that.
All that stuff only makes sense in Hebrew and only if you know, like, lots of Kabbalistic stuff. Like, that sort of stuff has a lot of information into it, but you've got to, like, know a lot of stuff to be able to access it.
I'm not going to lie, I skimmed over that stuff, but I love the stories that, I actually played King David in a church play when I was like 9 years old. I played David in a church play.
Very cool. Very cool. I think you're young David taking out Goliath at the time.
Oh man, I was throwing swords at Saul and everything, man. It was crazy.
There you
go. It was good stuff. That's what I mean. I love the stories. So, I'm kind of looking forward to reading this.
Right. No, I like to think of myself as being somewhat like a rationalist, but I'm also a Bible thumping, creationist as well. And I'm trying to show how the two things somehow. But look, I'll give you an example. Right. the more you know about Bible stories, the less they make sense, right? Unless you know a lot. So, like, take the Tower of Babel, for example. So the plan is to build a tower to go up and kill God, right? That's a dumb plan. How are they ever going to, like, how are you going to talk anybody into it? The guy Nimrod talked about it, spent 100 years on it, talked a bunch of people in it. How did it? If you know more about it, it makes less sense. They build it in a valley. Let's say you're going to you want to climb and build a mountain, build a tower to go up and kill God. Build it at the top of a mountain. Don't build it in a valley, right? I don't know the sound of, but I can have this conversation is ledge stuff a legend. Okay, I don't know how. The dude's a lip reader. And then they made it out of bricks. So basically, the answer is they built it in the the valley they built it is where the sink waters from the flood went out. It's like the plug of the earth, right? So basically, all the apocalyptic dead of an entire world ended up right there in that last bit. So they built the tower out of that as a monument to what they thought was God's cruelty and power. Right? It was a war on the idea of there being a loving God rather than being a harsh God. Right? So that it was a theological war rather than they were going to climb a mountain to try and kill God because that's stupid. But anyway, that's part of the book.
Cool. That's awesome. Just got a little message from Russ Leach. Had to answer real quick.
Okay. I've been on my channel a bunch of times as well. Russ is doing well. Russ is doing the comic strip now in Doctor Who magazine.
I know. Russ is everywhere.
So look, it's a problem for me though. It's like a big problem for me because like I hate the new Doctor Who, like the Girl Doctor Who, worst thing ever. Like literally, if you said to me, "Sweet, do you want to watch some of the new Girl Doctor Who?" or put your fist up your ass, the fist up your ass is looking good. Let me tell you. So but he's drawing it, so I'm happy he's got the work, right? But like, I go, no. Yeah, I'm very conflicted with that.
What's up, RJ?
Critical Glass, how you doing, sir? We're looking at your incredible packaging.
Dude, great job, RJ, as always.
You know, I should tell Russ what I did. I printed in the UK and the US. And I had Critical Glass do the film in the US. He should totally do the same thing because you cut down on shipping massively.
He's got Liberty or Arrow 4.0 doing Only Death Can Save Us.
Right. Oh, it's fine. I didn't know. Fine. Okay.
I got number one of that from them.
It's a fun book. It's a fun little book. I like that book.
Great stuff.
People love your package. We heard this about you, Critical Glass.
And yeah, go subscribe to RJ's channel, man. He's on way more than I am. Well, more nights for sure. You know, he comes out here. He does longer shows with people. I'm kind of stuck to that usually 30 minutes. You know, when I do my shows, you know, like Monday Madness, I'll have somebody at 4. I'll have somebody at 4:30, somebody at 5. You know, and the cons, I'm stuck in that 30-minute zone as well. Shows like this, where I get to talk to people and I don't have a time limit. I don't have a guest coming next. These are the shows I really like to do because I'm not stuck in that time frame. 30 minutes is never long enough to talk to you guys.
No, yeah, listen, it flies. It totally flies. All the time. Yeah, so people do talk about that. What can I tell you?
Not linking to that, RJ. People are going to have to find it on their own. Yeah, they're getting weird in the chat. We love them, though. We love them. What's up? Y'all share this thing out, man. Let's get some people in here because I think this is going to be fun. Now, look, let's do a little in-depth on the Imperium. Let's do a little in-depth on the Imperium.
Wait. Can I actually do me a favor? I haven't seen this yet. Can you put the two books together and show me the spines because they're supposed to match up? And that, again, as a graphic designer, I love that stuff. Oh, okay. Build your Rabbi library right now. It will always look good on your shelf. They'll always match that branding.
Nice. All right. So, the Imperium.
Yes.
So, let me big screen this real quick. Check this one out, you guys. This is amazing. Love that cover. The art on the inside is, yeah.
Freaking gorgeous. I'm telling you, Dominic Racho, he's so good.
So, defending the 60s from the threats beyond reality. I like that.
Yeah, it's a trippy book.
Cool. And then the one he was just talking about, which has all the implications, all the, the stories, the rationalists, the rogues, the creationists, the atheists. This is for everybody.
Yeah, that's what I like to think.
Everybody.
Oh, I did the artwork on that one as well.
Oh, you did the art on this?
Yeah.
Oh, see, now that
So you can kind of see me learning how to draw comics on that one. Right. That's an early one. Go look at the next page. The next page was my favorite page.
I know. That's why I picked that page so that I could go to this page.
That's my youngest son. He's like 18 now. He's a massive stoner now.
He's a what?
He's a massive stoner. It wasn't then. He was like 11 then, but now he is. He's a massive stoner in a rabbinical seminary.
I'm a massive stoner. What can I say?
What can you say? Listen, some things are universal.
What can I say? I can say honestly that marijuana saves lives.
Yes, listen. I'm a big proponent.
I say that just from personal experience. You don't have any idea how many times I wanted to rip somebody's head off, but after a few dozen bong hits,
yes. There you go, saving the people of the earth one by one.
There you go. It's wonderful, man. It's wonderful. These things look great. I can't wait to read them. What do you got coming?
I'm probably launching a Substack pretty soon. I got like a good year's worth of content, putting out a lot of stuff a week. Like I got a bunch of web scripts. I just got a lot of good stuff, right? I got some scripts as well and put out. I'm working right now on this thing called Crown of the Empire. I'm just working on. Is there a way I can share the screen? Working on the. I was literally working on a page just before you came on. Yeah, let me find something I can share.
He says just before you came on, like I'm on his show.
As I was working before we started, but where is it? I'm just looking for the right folder. Over here. Oh, this will do the trick. Here we go. Open with preview, and here now I'll share the screen when it opens up, which should be momentarily. There we go. Oh, here's a good page to start with. So I'm working on this like this steampunk thing. It's kind of like have you ever seen the movie Zulu from the 60s? That's set on Mars.
Oh yeah, I've definitely seen that movie where they overrun that little outpost.
Yeah, that's basically what it is. So yeah, look, I'm sharing the screen. That's the So this guy gets basically, it's like Victorian science, and so this upper class twit gets posted to Mars, and here I based the main character on Gary from Nerdrotic. Okay, this is how I started off. I was like thinking, I bet he would work as a hero in a comic, like because he's got like that Donald Sutherland look, and I'm like he's very Anglophile. Maybe do go something for steampunk. I'm like, oh yeah. So I did that sketch. And I'm like, oh, that really works, right? So I basically wrote the book around it. So I got a few pages colored. It's mainly in black and white. So yeah. So this the coloring's by a woman called Rita Giovanni, who's very very good. And then, here's some of the art. So basically, he gets really into alien weed and hookers. And things do not go well. He causes a revolution. He's in here's like really stupid I did. I wrote a lot of it in the jungle, right? So I got to draw lots of jungle in the background. So yeah, he has this goes to this native rite and has this insane trip, which scrambles his head. But because of that, he accidentally causes an uprising. Yeah, so I got a few of these pages in color. I like this where they're so yeah. The great thing about doing your own books is you can add more pages in whenever you need. So I wanted to build up the tension here a little bit. So we got the alien natives charging, and he's like, hold. So I slept that out for an extra couple of panels, so I could like build it up to get the tension. So hold, discharge, and they all fire, and lots of mayhem ensues.
I know a little something about steampunk. Just a little something.
Yeah.
Just a little something about. I can be steampunk.
Okay, so fine. You like a bit of steampunk. So I'm probably going to do the black and white version in my. The Substack's going to be for free, right? So I'm probably going to put this in for free in my Substack. But I got a bunch of other stuff as well. But yeah, no, I like drawing all the rivets and all that sort of stuff. And this character and this woman's in it basically so she can be in the second half in the jungle wearing like not much. her Victorian underwear and little else.
Gary works well there.
He does, doesn't he? Right. So he's the sergeant.
What's up, North Free? How you doing? I'm trying to figure out who the Facebook person is. Who is it? Oh, it's Mario. You know Marv from over there in Portugal, right? The Sin Killer is his book. Good book. It's let's see, The Sin Killer Revelation. It's also an Arrow 4.0 book. You should check it out. I think you'd really like it. I really do.
Listen, if anybody needs to promote anything, I used to do a very Comics Gatey show every Saturday, but now it's I do like more general news. But anybody wants to come on, talk about their work, I'm more than happy.
Cool. Let me give you just a little. I can't even take this one. I can't even show you this one because I put it in a frame next to the art from panel number 1. But that's it. It's the Sin Killer.
Okay.
Jeez, that glare is horrible.
Hey, do you want to like make it bigger? I can hardly see it.
Oh, I guess I should do that, huh? Yeah, the Sin Killer.
Very cool.
And the guy's you can't really tell because of all this nasty glare, but he's holding military dog tags.
Oh, okay.
He's holding all these military dog tags. The book itself is amazing. So you might want to go check that one out, okay. Rabbi.
Yeah. Listen, I like comics, mate. What can I tell you? I like comics.
Let's see. I lovingly have nicknamed the alien avatar for the Rabbi.
Oh, that's his name now. His name is Hebe.
His name is Hebe.
Actually, it should be CB because Hasidic spelled with a C. You got to get that going.
Hebe. I don't know if I can do it.
Yeah, it's a Jewy thing. You know, it's basically our entrance thing. Here, I'll show you the cover.
Once you have no teeth, you can't. Once you have no teeth, you can't do that.
Well, that's true. Yes. Well, we and for that reason, we invented dentures.
Yeah, I hate them though, man. I hate them. I can't stand them in my mouth. It's like.
A lot of people say that. I'm not quite there yet. By the way, we had a lot of discussion about what the color we should do the alien hookers lingerie. So we went backwards and forth on that one a long time.
I like lingerie.
Well, I mean, I like it when I'm not wearing it. Yeah, other people sure.
Any color. I like green chicks too. Oh, did I say that out loud? I'm sorry.
Well, listen. This book will have everything for you. This is going to be about 80, 90 pages by the time I'm done. But it's basically the first half is setting up. The second half is a quest to get back to civilization through the alien Badlands.
Nice, dude. I haven't thought of it from that angle before, but what you're doing, yeah, you just got yourself a new fan, sir.
Oh, listen,
again,
well, this is why I got to start my Substack, right? It really is. I can think it's a good way of, again, it's free, of getting people to read your work, which is the most important thing. Getting people to read your work and it being good, right? This book has a lot to grab your attention. Well, I do my best. I do my best. I try and entertain. It's important.
So we got Gary, we got alien hookers. What else we got?
What else? It's I'll show what's on my website. 1 second.
Yeah.
And let me go over here. Biblical comics. Hang on. Let me share that screen. There we go. Fine. Oh yeah, this is the evil woman Doctor Who, which I just did a piss take, basically. But here, what we got here. Comics.
Did that say Dr. Woke?
Oh, this thing's fun. This is Stoners. This is set in a world where if you discover you have superpowers, as you see the character does right here, you're given a choice. You get 3 options. You can do army service, you could go to jail, or you could suppress your powers with huge amounts of weed. So we got that, and then you got this like anti-establishment counterculture people trying to. I really like that bit that's floating upside down there. It's kind of like a weird piss take on the X-Men, I would say. And then there's what's this one? Red Ghost. So this one's good. This one's with art by Stefano Cardacelli. This is big. This is about 60 pages long. So this will go over about 3 months. I did the coloring in it. I like the whole idea of just wearing the only thing being in red. So it starts off. It's like feudal Japan, and he's waylaid by these bandits. We get a bit of violence, but listen, I'm spoiling it a bit, but it's 5 pages in. He's killed, right? He's killed. But then 500 years later, this guy in a tech suit, looking rather similar, wakes up. Yeah, and then you go, and it's like, again, it's in a post-apocalyptic world without electricity. And but again, great artwork. Stefano Cardacelli doing the art. Listen, I just got tons of stuff, right? So it's free. It'll be my Substack. Come and check it out. Look, I'll tell you what. When I launch it, I will certainly let you know.
Definitely let me know, so we can tell everybody about it. We'll have you out on the show.
Look, I'm kind of viewing it as my own personal 2000 AD, which is a comic I grew up on, which is like a anthology of crazy weird stuff, which I like crazy weird stuff.
Me too, obviously.
I can't listen.
I got a room full of crazy weird stuff. Look,
that's true.
This is the 4th time that I've had a comic book collection in my life.
Oh, really? What happened to the other 3 times?
Well, we can blame Mom for the first one.
Well, okay, well, that's a common experience.
Everybody has that one, unless Mom totally got it,
Right.
We had a couple of times where friends helped themselves when I was otherwise incarcerated.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, I got parted out twice while in jail.
Okay.
So this is collection number 4.
Okay, well, listen, at least you built up. Look, I did the same thing with my Doctor Who collection, right? I had it on bootleg VHS, then I had it on release VHS, then I had it on DVD. Now I'm getting it on Blu-ray. I like, how many times?
This collection got a little. This one got a little more. A lot more original art. A lot more, like pages, published pages, stuff like that.
Right.
This collection has way more fun involved in it than the other ones. Back in the day, there was no internet. The hunt for comics for your collection was a pain.
And you know what? It was better. Yeah, life was better then.
Well, life was better then, but trying to fill your collection sucked.
But I kind of like the hunt, right? I like looking for back issues.
It was great if you're in a big town where there's like 8, 10, 12 comic book stores.
Right. I was in London. That is true.
Yeah, I was, Phoenix had a few back in the day, then a few more, then a few closed. I mean, there's a couple of big mainstays, but for the most part, you had to drive somewhere, and it was like that was a pain. You had to go somewhere. Now you don't like that you can't go somewhere. Now we're all complaining because of shipping.
Well, yeah. Well, listen, look, but like, look, weirdo kids
Totally
don't leave
changed.
the house. Like, it's the weirdest thing. Like nobody goes out to a bar and goes dating. They're all scared of leaving home.
You said initiate
male gaze. There you go.
I
Whatever I said, I stand to attention.
I got you, Wooly, right there, buddy. Y'all know Wooly, right?
Friends of the channel. I said him and Russ. Okay, it's just really, really conflicting that he's doing the girl Doctor Who, because I'm rooting for him and I like him having the work. Don't like the girl doctors, This is what we do in life.
Wooly's been at CromCon a few times now. He's a veteran. He's one of our guys.
Willie is a fun guest, right? Willie is a good guest to have.
Always a good time talking to Wooly. Always a good time talking to almost everybody.
I
come out and have a blast.
It's kind of like the starting point of having a YouTube channel.
Well, when I started, when I started doing this, I started on my own channel, or on my own, just in the madness, just like in the madness. There was nowhere else, right? And then I got with Indie Comics Cast, and we started building their channel.
Right.
And then I moved on from there and started to build my own channel again. And then I got involved with the road tour, the NCS road tour or whatever. And I was on their platform for a little while. And then it was like, the only way this is ever going to work for me is if I just build my own channel. Just build my own channel.
You're 100% right. That's what you're going to do.
Quit messing with being under somebody else's rules or, their image. My reflection on their image or whatever. No, I don't need all that. I need to be able to be me and do what I do. And so I started building my own channel. I just got past 500 subscribers the other day, finally.
Very good. I just
it's fun.
Yeah.
What do we got here? Want to become famous? Buy followers? And no, see, that's not how you do it, bro.
No.
That's not how we do it. If I was to buy viewers, I would just have a whole bunch more subscribers and the same amount of people watching.
Well, you see, what I do is I just lie to people. I say, listen, hit the subscribe button. Your penis will grow 4 inches. Listen. It happens. I don't know how. And that's even if you're a lady. I don't know how that happens. It does. I would recommend it.
For the ladies, it happens to your old man. Subscribe. Your old man will get.
Yes.
And if he subscribes too, wow. That's how we do it. Pops has settled comfortably into Comicsgate as its bona fide Gandalf. Right on, man. I have been dubbed the Gandalf of comics gay.
But you know what? I think it's fitting. I can't argue with that.
And yes, build it the way, I want people to subscribe to the channel that are entertained by the channel and they're actually going to watch and back the people, be part of the show, drop comments, all that. I want an entertaining channel. I don't want a huge channel nobody's watching.
Well, I mean, look. The point is entertainment, right? Point is entertainment. But whereabouts are you?
I'm in Southwest Michigan.
Oh, South Michigan. So you are going to be affected by the Rittenhouse riots later today, probably.
Can't wait. No, look, they got 500 National Guard there this time. Now, see, if they'd have had 500 National Guard there in the first place, we wouldn't be in a courtroom today.
Well. Listen. The weird thing about this is the media is bracing for a riot created by the media lying. Essentially,
is fueling what could be a riot. If there's a riot, you can blame it on the media because they're the ones that have been
100%.
lying about this from the beginning.
Yeah, 100%. Agree with you completely.
Yeah. So, I personally, I'm of the opinion of last summer, if the National Guard was there doing what they're supposed to do in Kenosha when this riot was going down for days and days, people like Kyle wouldn't have had any reason to go there.
Well, exactly. But that's the reason he wasn't there. That's the reason. There's a reason National Guard wasn't there. It is nothing to do with what they were rioting about. It was to do with unseating Trump. And then in the end, who knows? Listen, we clearly can agree that Biden won the presidency. Did he win the election? Don't look like it to me, but I haven't looked at the ballots. But then again, neither has anybody else.
I don't even have to look at the ballots. I look at the streets where he drives down.
Listen, let's go Brandon, baby. Let's go Brandon.
Yeah, ain't nobody cheering for this dude. He doesn't fill stadiums where he shows up. There ain't nobody at the airport cheering for him. There's people at the airport. Let's go Brandon. Okay,
that's it.
Where are 81 million people? Where are they? Are they all hiding in their houses, in their basements, like he was through the whole election? You don't win an election in your basement. I don't care who you are.
Listen. But here's the weird thing: the people who believe he did, they really believe it, right? I had a neighbor who genuinely believed critical race theory wasn't being taught in schools. Really genuinely believed it. But I don't know. I think they believe it is now, but it's just weird.
This North Free, see, every time America has a famous trial now, expect riots no matter the result. No.
Well, no. Listen, if they lock it down and people are allowed to defend themselves, these Antifa meet people who are armed to raise
right,
and the police do the job, then I think you'll find it does stop. I think if a few broken heads and a bunch of people in jail, you'll probably find it stops.
Yeah, and see, and this is my whole thing. It's there's people outside that courtroom right now.
They're already
right. There's people on both sides out there already with signs saying what they got to say. Okay, so if it doesn't break out right there, if the battle doesn't begin right there outside that courthouse, then anything you see in other cities will be stuff that's instigated.
Oh yeah, well, all this stuff was instigated. Yeah.
But I'm saying today, okay, if the verdict comes back today, no matter what it is, if no riots break out in front of that courtroom, but they break out in L.A., you see what I'm saying? It's
absolutely. But again, the only reason there was riots last time is because people wanted to get rid of Trump. That was it. That was the entirety of it. It wasn't social justice. It was political thuggery.
Yeah. And that's what it always is. North Freeze. Come on, we know Joe Biden's the most popular president in history.
Listen, he got 81 million
Everybody
votes.
knows.
And you know how popular he is? A lot of people who voted for him are actually dead. That's how popular he is.
Wow. Yeah. Empty buildings. There's people in empty buildings that voted for him too.
I tell you.
Empty lots.
So that is pretty darn popular. Listen, man, I'm gonna have to go in a second. My wife's expecting me to pick up a package in a couple of minutes. I told her I'll be on for about half an hour. I didn't know.
There you go. Expecting riots in Portland today, but that's because today ends in Y.
I don't understand how. Like, at what point do they go? Yeah, I don't want to live like this. And never.
Oh man, the only way to get justice is for me to take that big screen TV home and through a broken fiery window.
I tell you, look, we all need justice, baby. We all need justice.
See, and this is where the entertaining part comes in. I love when the chat just comes in with just say stuff, make me laugh, make this fun, man. I love it. You guys rock. Oh, you guys rock, Rabbi.
Oh, my pleasure. Thanks for having me. Get in contact whenever you're free to come on my channel. I'd love to have you on. Again, look, I do a new show every Saturday at noon or Eastern time. So, like, do you want to come on and talk about all that stuff with me? You are more than welcome.
I'll come on Saturday and tell everybody about CromCon.
Okay.
Because it's the following weekend.
Okay. Sounds good. Sounds good.
Cool.
Fine. I got to run, though, mate. I got to run. Thank you so much. Enjoy the books. Read the books and let me know what you think, right? That's the most important part for me.
You know I will, sir.
Okay.
All right. Thanks so much. You guys, the Rabbi, Savi Lebekin.
Yay. Fine. Okay, I'm going to click in the leave studio button. Here we go.
Peace. All right. That was great. I got a couple of commercials to play. It's my granddaughter's birthday. It's Sophia's birthday, everybody. I got to wake her up this morning for school. I got to wake her up with the happy birthday song. It was so fun. I'm going to try and get her out here later with Emma to do their review of Agents of Shh. So hopefully I can get the girls out here and let them do their very first comic reviews. That will be awesome. Yes, I love the Rabbi. That's awesome. So glad he came out. Thanks, RJ, for hooking that up for me, brother. You know what's up. Another frog. How many frogs are there? What's up? Yeah. Thanks, man. You guys, you go have a good day. I'm going to be back out here again, I think at like 4 o'clock with Jens Richard. Jens Richard. I guess I better get that one right, too. Huh? Yeah. And we'll be talking about what he's got going on. Geez. Great stuff, man. Now I got to go make sure I write down 12 noon on Saturday on my calendar or I'm going to forget. So, I'm Pops Van Zandt. You guys are cool as hell. I will see you next time, man. You guys rock! Where is my commercial set at? Jeez, I'm always so prepared. Here we go.
From author Brian K. Morris comes a tale of irreverent holiday horror, told with much inappropriate humor. Dr. Victor Frankenstein creates the spirit of giving himself. Ho, ho, ho! Santastein, or the post-holiday Prometheus. Available at Amazon.com. Get your copy today.
The city of prosperity. Riches for some, but for the masses, scraping by is all they can do. Meet Bitna. It's a rough life with an even harder reality. Living in the roughest part of town, it looks impossible to make it big. But maybe she will find it in a simple dress. The Radiant Sight, a new romance story by Martin Fisher, now on Indiegogo.
Come get some.
When they mined an area, they put down yellow tape right across that line. And if you walked on the wrong side of that yellow tape, you blew up.
Strange Tales 136, I remember it very clearly, and that was my first exposure to Kirby. And I wanted to show it to people.
Yeah, indeed. Hi, Pops. But Pops isn't here. A lot of comic skaters are here. That's Christmas.
Sunsworn Wings of Vengeance is funding now on Indiegogo. Don't miss this action-packed space fantasy adventure sure to rekindle your love for the genre. Get it now on Indiegogo or just go to sunsworn.com.
Hey, yo, Pops here. Are you looking to be on Monday Madness? Is Monday no good? You need a special edition? Are you looking to be on the first timer spotlight on for you new guys? Launch parties, countdowns, CromCon Monthly. We got it all right here at the Madness Comic Network, providing online promotional services for the indie comic community and proud sponsor of
Comic Books for Kids provides comic books to kids in hospitals and cancer centers across the U.S. It's a place where we can all work together to make sure every child has a comic book. 100% of all proceeds go towards the kids. It's about making a difference, and while they're in the hospital, allowing them to fly like a superhero, battle dragons, or rescue teddy bears. We are in every state in the country and now support over 160 hospitals. Every month, we add more.
Visit cb4k.org.
Thanks for watching. Thanks, Frog, for dropping them links.